Only a schizophrenic or a genius can answer correctly. Answer these two questions correctly. Questions. It is virtually impossible to tell the difference between an average person from a person with schizophrenia by appearance alone. Many psychiatric tests and methods are used in order to find out what is going on in the patient's head and determine if they need help. Here we bring you two simple questions that can only be answered by a person with schizophrenia or by an extraordinarily cool person. You want to try to get accurate results. Answer the questions according to your. Try to concentrate on what you see and not what you should see. Question number 1 is a convex mask on one or both sides. I will give you 10 seconds to take a closer look at the image. Okay, now question number 2, the mask rotates in one direction or in both directions. Once again, here you have 10 seconds. You are ready to know the answers. Number 1, the most expensive one, is convex on one side only. One side. Number 2, the mask is only turning to the right. So let's find out, what are you, crazy or genius, if you answered both questions wrong? Don't worry, you're a completely sane person. Completely sane person, on the other hand, if one of the answers was obvious to you, it's probably time to look for a psychiatrist. The truth is that the brain of a healthy person's brain tends to be self-deceiving. It takes into account artificial shapes and extra shadows correcting the picture, and we always take the bait of the illusion whether we want to or not. People with schizophrenia do not have this kind of imagination. Their brains can't make the connection between the details they see, the mask as it really is. As it really is for them, the mask is concave and rotates in one direction only. What is the difference with genius? Schizophrenia and the genius are not so different. However, it is possible to establish some differences between them. The personality of the genius possesses both types of thinking, that of a healthy person as well as that of a schizophrenic. And they can turn over the page to make a switch between the different types of thinking. They conceive the illusion in the same way as the average person, but they also see the trap immediately clear that, if they wish, their brain can stop perceive the deception. Today we have prepared a little bonus for you. A quick intelligence test that can help you determine your intellect. In 2016, research by evolutionary psychologists examined how population density affects an individual. The research found that people with high IQs showed strikingly similar characteristics. Here are 2 questions that will help you find out if you are one of them. However, keep in mind that note that the test is totally subjective. Here is the first question. Could you live in a densely populated part of a big city? You have 2 options. 1, not many people stress me out. 2, I wouldn't mind. I would feel at home. Think for a few seconds. Choose one option, write down or memorize the answer. Now question number 2, do you feel sad or lonely and experience withdrawal symptoms? If you are not in constant contact with your friends. Why? You need to choose an answer, 1 plus or minus 2, not really. In 1. So if you chose the first option, in both cases probably your happiness is very high. If you selected the second option, in both cases you possess the qualities Qualities typical of someone with a high IQ as research has shown. Research has shown that those with high intellectual abilities are the most able to solve developmental and adapt more quickly to new environments. In this case highly populated areas of large cities. These people are better able to handle the stress of and do not need the support of their friends and therefore can survive. So they can survive on their own. If you made different choices, you have probably found a balance between happiness and intelligence. You have taken this simple test. Do you agree? Agree with your results. Share your opinion in the comments and don't forget to like the video. Also subscribe to stay on the cool side of life. Translated with